Hey Piano Clubhouse, I want to show you a song called No Turning Back by Israel Houghton and Aaron Lindsay. It's in the key of E flat minor. So the scale for that would be E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, and E flat. And I want to explain that in this scale, B is flat. And so don't be thrown off by what you think of as being B natural. I'm going to call it C flat most of the time. So in this scale, C is flat. So don't be thrown off by that. This tune has some repetitive parts that are pretty easy. And it's got some other more dense and challenging parts. So hopefully we can make them all approachable. But it does take some time to learn this tune, but stick with me. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is play this repetitive vamp in the beginning. And so the bass plays an E flat on beat 1. And then the piano part and the guitar are going to come in with E flat, G flat, and D. And then I'm going to keep this E flat and G flat and then just move the top note down with the chord. So we're going to end up with this. And it just repeats with that pattern. So we start off with D flat and then go to C and then go to C flat. Okay, so that repeats through the intro and then also through the verse. So I almost gave up, thought I'd had enough, and so on and so forth. So the first time that it changes is at the pre-chorus. It was where we started to get into some chords. So what we're going to have is, I'm not forsaken, you're never leaving, and I keep on moving forward with you, let's go. And then the chorus, we're back to the vamp. So let's dig into the pre-chorus a little bit. The first chord that we're going to have is a C flat major 7. So C flat, or B in the bass, over C flat, E flat, G flat, B flat. I'm just going to play it just like that. I'm going to do it twice. I'm not forsaken. And so the first one is right on beat 1. The second one is on the and of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And. Okay, so it's just a stab and a hit with the rest of the band. And then the next chord is kind of funky. It's an E flat 7 with a sharp 9 and a sharp 5. So if we look at that chord, it's going to be an E flat, G, B flat. It would be the normal fifth, but we're going to sharp that, raise it a half a step to B. And then we have the 7th is D flat, and then the 9th would normally be F, but we're going to raise it to F sharp. So here's our E flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 5. I'm going to move the F sharp down an octave. And I'm going to keep that B there, and then play the C sharp down here, leave the E flat for the left hand. So I'm going to end up with this, with the C sharp, F sharp, G, and B natural, over E flat in the bass. And then from there, that's going to go quickly to an A flat minor 9 chord. So I'm going to resolve this by taking my pinky down on the B to the A flat. And, well, let me just get a handle on this. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to end up playing the same chord as we played for the C flat major 7, with just a different bass note. So this was C flat major 7, and I'm just going to change the bass note to A flat. And it becomes an A flat minor 9. So from the E flat 7 chord, it's going to be this. Okay, so that's pretty quick. And then the chord that the pre-chorus ends on is a B flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 5. It's one of those chords again. So if we look at that, a normal B flat 7 would be B flat, D, F, A flat. But we're going to sharp the 5th to F sharp and include the 9th raised half a step. So we're going to end up with this for the B flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 5. I'm going to leave the B flat for the left hand and then play these notes just like this in my right hand. So D, F sharp, A flat, C sharp, over B flat in the bass. Forward with you. It's just 4 stabs on that chord. So again, the pre-chorus is going to be, I'm not forsaken, you're never leaving, and I keep on moving forward with you. One more time. I'm not forsaken, you're never leaving, and I keep on moving forward with you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then we're back in. throughout the chorus, and then we do kind of another intro. It keeps that same vamp, and again with the verse from the same vamp. Then we go through the pre-chorus, so it's just the same thing. Intro, verse, chorus is repeated again. So that brings us to the bridge, and the chords that lead into the bridge are they come kind of fast and furious, but it would be something like this. I'm going to simplify this, but if you were to play all the notes, it would be something like this. Okay, let me slow that down. Here we go. One more time, a little bit slower still. So if you want to try to get all those notes in there, just slow it down, take one note or one chord at a time and analyze that. If I were playing it myself, I would simplify it a little bit and just play the bass note and one note from the right hand. And since I'm choosing that note carefully, it's going to give some semblance of the chord. So I'm going to keep the same bass note, and then I'm going to, in the right hand, I'm going to do so just one note per hand. So to look at those notes on the left hand, I've got C flat, B flat, A flat, and then E flat, D flat, C flat. The right hand is going to play E flat, D flat, C flat, G flat, E flat. So together that sounds like this. Again. We're going to end up playing that a couple more times. So the lead into the bridge sounds like, and one. I've come into the kingdom for such a time as this, and then we're going to play a chord that's E flat minor 11. If we looked at that, it would be E flat, G flat, B flat, and then the 7, 9, or sorry, the 7 and 11 would be that. Sorry, 7, 9, and 11 would be that. Okay, so there we go. So we have E flat, G flat, B flat, D flat, F, and A flat. Now I'm going to take the lower two notes off of it.